Loved the characterizations of her surrounding supporting cast and family. I thought her dad stole the show. I thought he was hilarious.
I love the dad. And you mentioned her ethnicity and everything. I think the show did such a good job hitting that nail on the head, especially that area of Jersey City, and then going shopping. It was a quick thing. They didn't like hyper focus it and throw it on your face. It just was a natural part of her life. And they did it in such a good job. I'm so proud of Marvel for hitting that right on the head. And going back to like her high school days, like her head in the clouds, because of that, like I was able to relate so much to this character, because I am definitely, as you guys might imagine, my head's in the clouds 24/7. I'm daydreaming, I'm doing all this kind of stuff, and this whole time she's like, everybody's telling me to stop, be real, do this, and like I don't have time, I don't want to get my whole life together. And she falls upon this bracelet, which we'll get to in a second, and then she's like, no, I'm gonna be cosmic. Especially after that fight with her mother, she's like, are you gonna choose to be real, or are you just gonna choose to be this cosmic head in the clouds person? And I'm screaming watching. It was like, be cosmic, be who you want to be, don't conform to other people because that's what they want to do. And she's like, that's what I'm gonna do. Such a great message from this show. I didn't expect to love this show as much as I did. I'm so happy with it.
Same. I thought it was a really fun time, and it's kind of like a breath of fresh air in the Marvel Cinematic Universe in its own way. I love the kind of conflict between cultural traditions, cultural ways, like how things have always been, and then you have this fully Americanized teenager who is completely different, and the parents don't understand, right? That's not a cultural thing. Parents don't understand ever.
No.
But I think that's something that is very core to what the series is going to be about. Hey, it's okay to be this and this, right? It's okay to have my own hobbies that you may not understand. And the trusting that I'm going to take the values and take the lessons I've learned and make myself a better person or continue to be a good person. And I think like Kamala being herself and being this nerd who's obsessed with, Avengers Con, like us being obsessed with Comic Con, it's a very relatable thing to the comic aspect, and also a great viewpoint of her being a super fan of the Avengers and kind of bringing us as fans into the Marvel Cinematic Universe in an interesting way.
The main crux of this episode was that Kamala